Hey guys, this video that I'm doing right now is a little experiment. I've mounted the camera to my phone mount. Seems to be all pretty sturdy, pretty good. I hope you can hear me decently enough. And I'm just gonna drive, not look at the camera too much. Just, you know, you can see the back, I think. Enjoy some of the scenery that's passing by. And I'm just gonna give you a little answer to some of the questions, or answers to some of the questions that I have received in the past. For example, am I worried about the Oktoberfest? Oh damn it, that's not a road. Oops, I've never been here in these parts actually. I thought I should go somewhere new. That's what I've done, and so I don't really know my way around here. But for example, questions like, will you still go to the Oktoberfest? What do you think about the recent terrorism crisis and refugee crisis and all of that kind of stuff?
I am bored. What should I do?
Ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
Anyway, my friend Chloe and I are gonna go to the Oktoberfest, so that answers the question. We're still gonna go. Chloe was a little bit worried. She told me, like, I'll still go, but I'm a little bit concerned, you know, with the recent events and what people are talking about and stuff like that, that stuff could happen. And I think they even have like a backpack ban now, so that you can't take backpacks because of that bomber that, well, the thing with the bomber that happened where he tried to get in a closed-off area, but he didn't manage to go in there in time, and so his backpack exploded while he still had it. I don't necessarily think that he meant to kill himself with it. It just, I think, happened. He didn't seem to be a professional at all. Anyway, that's why they have a backpack ban at the Oktoberfest. And yeah, obviously that's a big concern, but since, I don't know, you shouldn't, I at least think you shouldn't let yourself be scared off too much. Otherwise you'll stay at home for everything. And even if the Oktoberfest is an event where it is likely that stuff could happen, I still don't want to give in. And like, this is a big part of German tradition, you know, the Oktoberfest. And if we start giving up on that, where do we stop? You know, it's just, I'm not gonna do it. And oh, there are deer. That's cute. I wish I could show you that. But yeah, I'm not gonna not go. And I told Chloe the same thing, and she agrees. I think that we should just go and well, have fun, and just, you know, if something happens, then it happens, I suppose. It's like, still, I think it's shit that we have to worry about that kind of stuff. I won't lie. I never thought this would be possible in Germany, and many people, well, they shove it towards the refugee crisis, and partially that might be true, but I just don't want to generalize the whole group of people for something like a few people do. And we could also say, oh, Hitler represented Christianity, blah blah blah, and he was a terrible person, so all of Christianity is shit. That's also stupid to say something like that. So let's not do that. And same with Muslims, obviously. Not all of them are terrible people. The majority isn't, just some of them are. Like in Christianity, like in anything else, any other religion, any minority, any group of people you can think of, really, there's always going to be shit people. And people argue that, oh, but the Muslim religion is hateful, and everyone just disrespects each other and stuff like that, and disrespects women, and disrespects law, and just doesn't care. Again, that is not the majority of the people. At least that's not what I've seen on the internet, in the comments, and in Germany. The most hate I've seen so far comes from other people that are not part of that religion. Because, I don't know, because they're not educated well. And I know for that I will get hate as well. They will say, oh, but you're not educated well, you don't know. But have you read the Quran? I don't think so. I mean, I haven't either, but before I do, I'm surely not gonna judge a whole group of people just for, you know, hateful internet comments, or because of hateful internet comments. But again, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Oktoberfest. I'm even gonna go to Paris for New Year's Eve, even though that city definitely is stigmatized now by all the horrible events. I mean, same as Munich, I suppose. But also, again, I'm not gonna be scared off. I can just say this over and over. What do you think, guys, though? Would you still go to such an event, or is that now forever tainted for you? Yeah, I mean, I would understand. I'm scared. Can't say that I'm not scared like a tiny bit that something happens. I'm a YouTuber. If something happens, I will try to not be reckless, obviously, but still document what's going on. I still, like, I don't hope that anything's gonna happen that would scare the shit out of me. And yeah, so I'm gonna hope for the best, that I'm just gonna have a fun time there, that everything's gonna be all right, and yeah. Whew, so deep, serious topic right at the start. Also, YouTube has offered me to celebrate my birthday party at the YouTube space. Not 100% sure yet that that's gonna happen. If it happens, I'm gonna announce it on Facebook and a Facebook event. So keep your eyes out for that. Because I think they're gonna send me an invite link, and then I can send that to people. Or I'm just gonna do that myself, send invite links to people who are invited. I'm gonna have a little GGBP 16, Get Germanized Birthday Party 16 contest again, so that some subscribers can join in. If you want to participate, make sure to send an email out at the email address that is displayed here somewhere and in the video description, with a photo of yourself and like a description, a little text why you should participate in GGBP 16 in my birthday party. Like, why do you want to come? What do you want to participate? Like, what do you want to bring to the party? Or what would you bring to the party? Not necessarily like objects or anything. Like, what makes the party better when you are there? Stuff like that. But yeah, celebrating it in Berlin at the YouTube space, that would be fun. I mean, I'm gonna be in Tokyo for Halloween, for my actual birthday. So the party, if it happens, would be on the 12th of November, which is, I believe, a Saturday. And it's gonna be at the MET Film School and YouTube space in Berlin, if it happens there. If not, then I'm just gonna celebrate it at home again. But my subscribers can participate regardless of where it is. And if it's at my place, then you can crash there, because then I'll make sure that I'm not gonna let too many people win, obviously, so that everyone has a place to crash. If it's at the YouTube space, there's no option to sleep there. I already asked them. You would have to book a hostel or something like that. Or maybe you are from Berlin and just have a place to stay anyway. So yeah, we shall see, I suppose. Other than that, I'm really looking forward to my time in Tokyo. It's gonna be pretty cool, I think. I've never been in Japan before at all, ever. And Tokyo is gonna be a culture shock, I heard, just because of so many new things, a different language, obviously, different people. I mean, I'm an anime fan, so I know what the language sounds like. Obviously, I can speak it not really at all that well, but I understand like bits and pieces here and there, and maybe that will help somehow. I heard that Japanese people appreciate it if you try to speak their language, just as we Germans do, I suppose. Excuse me. So I'm going to try to do that as much as possible. And yeah, that should definitely be fun. Have you ever been in Tokyo? Let me know if you have any travel tips for me. I'm gonna go on the 28th of November. I'm gonna return, oh no, sorry. I'm gonna go there on the 28th of October and gonna return on the 7th of November. So right before the Halloween party. That should be an intense week with jet lag and all, because Japan lives in the future, right? 10 hours or so, something like that, similar to Australia, I think. Where I was in America, they were like 6 hours in the past. and that jet lagged me like nothing else has ever before. I sleep now until 12 a.m. and go to bed at like 6. Last night, same scenario, but I woke up at 10. So maybe I'll be able to actually go to bed a little bit sooner today. And that's actually why I went out today. I'm gonna go for a little skateboard ride. I brought my skateboard. I am still in the process of finding a nice spot here, and I thought, why not film a little bit while I'm driving, right? Can't hurt. And I will have some video problems because my notebook is broken again. If you want to help me out with that, getting a new computer, because I definitely need one, you can donate on PayPal, link in the video description for that, or you can become a regular supporter of Get Germanized, a patron on patreon.com/getgermanized. That's also very appreciated, obviously. But in either case, I can't really edit on my very old computer right now because it's just the slowest thing you've ever seen. It's so annoying. It takes ages to do anything on it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm recording videos, pre-recording everything, and then hopefully I'll find some time before I leave for the Oktoberfest in September, in the middle of September, to upload and edit everything so that there won't be any gaps in videos. It's gonna be a close one this time. My notebook broke while I was in America. I think it overheated or something like that, because obviously it was so much hotter there than it is here, and more humid as well. So that might have killed it, I'm not sure. But I think the graphics card or the monitor, der Monitor in German, der Bildschirm, the screen, broke. Not the screen actually, the mainboard, sorry. Die Hauptplatine, or we also call it the motherboard. So that broke, probably something like that. And I'm also not sure about all the material that was stored on my notebook, because a lot of it broke. Very annoying. No, wait. What am I talking about? I think my brain is too preoccupied with driving, and so I'm mixing up stuff I want to say. Funny. But no, the hard drive is still in the notebook, and I hope the hard drive isn't broken, because a lot of my video material from my USA trip is on there, and so it might be lost. People will ask again, why didn't you back it up while you were recording or something, blah blah blah. For one, my camera has just one SD card slot, and so there wasn't really any automatic backup or something like that. Also, I didn't bring my external hard drive because I didn't want to make, to give the appearance that I'm gonna work, because I wasn't allowed to work at all in the US, right? So I didn't edit much at all. I didn't really work at all, actually. I just recorded some stuff. And so, yeah, I was a little bit scared at first, because I heard stories about how people got rejected at the border because the officers thought that they wanted to work in some form or shape. So I made sure that wouldn't happen to me, and it didn't. But yeah, that's why I didn't back it up on an external hard drive, and also I didn't leave it on the SD card, because I needed to clear that out, obviously, for me being able to record even more. I know I should have brought a second SD card. That would have been smart, and I think that's what I'm gonna do from now on out, from here on out. I'm gonna buy one actually coming month before the Oktoberfest, so that that doesn't happen to me, so that I can just leave the footage on the SD card. I mean, I could still lose the SD card. In the future, it would be best if I just, I don't know, bought a camera that had like a double SD card slot or something like that, so that it automatically makes it back up. I mean, even then though, you could still lose the camera, which would be shit, but yeah. Let's just hope that nothing ever happens like that again. I mean, the data isn't necessarily lost. I told them that there's data on there, so if possible, I told them to just keep it, to just leave it on there. You never know though, if they will or not. So we'll see. But yeah. And then something else that's gonna happen is I am gonna go to Paris, like I said before, I think, for New Year's Eve with my friends Sergio, Kevin, Haki, Nurgel, Rinzo and Chloe. Chloe's actually offered to let us stay at her parents' apartment in Paris, which is gonna be absolutely amazing. Obviously we're gonna save costs big time because we don't have to buy a ridiculously expensive apartment or hostel room or hotel room during that time of year. It would be so expensive, especially in Paris. So I'm really thankful to Chloe. So thanks again, Chloe, for letting us stay there. That's absolutely fantastic of you and your parents. And yeah, it should be great fun. Fireworks under the Eiffel Tower or above the Eiffel Tower. I hope nothing's gonna explode under the Eiffel Tower. Oh my god. Foreshadowing much? No, I hope not. Damn it. Why do we have to worry about this bullshit? Why can't the world just be peaceful? It's ridiculous. By the way, guys, what do you think about these little English rants, these English commentaries? Should I keep them up, or would you rather have them in German? I thought this makes it more accessible, obviously, and this way I can just update you guys on what's going on in my life. Because even though I do this a lot on Snapchat and Twitter and all different kinds of social media platforms, it's not really that helpful to the people who don't follow me on those networks, which is still the majority of people, I think. The majority still only follows me on YouTube. So, well, one thing you could do is just follow me on my Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. All the links to that are in the video description. Or you can just, well, vote for me to do more of these kind of update videos. Oh, and what do you think about me driving while doing that? Obviously I can't really look at the camera, but I can talk to you, and that's something, right? And I could show you, maybe the next time I don't even show you my face, but I could just show you like a dashboard camera kind of thing so that you can see the street even better. This was just an idea to film me and the street through the back window. But if you can think of something better or something you like better, well, let me know. Actually, if I think of it, I'll include a little, what's it called? Little vote here in the top, in the info bar thingy, you know, the new thing that YouTube has where you can vote. Do you want more of these kinds of videos, yes or no? I'll put the vote in if I think of it, and then, well, we'll see, I suppose. And yeah, in America, I could tell you about my experience in the USA, actually. I had a great experience. I stayed in Georgia, in Acworth to be precise, with my friend Jackie. I know her for over 8 years already. Great person. Let me stay at her place for completely nothing, for free. And her family and friends are really nice to me as well. And met many nice subscribers and just many random people that were also really kind and showed me around and drove me everywhere, because you can't really do much if you don't have a car in America. That's something I noticed real quick. In Germany, I mean, where I live, you're really screwed without a car as well, but oh my, there even more, because even though you have a bus system there, like for example the bus that was there, called Marta, only left in the early morning hours and then came back after everyone is finished with work, right? So in the evening. So twice a day it would go in and outside the city to where I lived. And other than that, I didn't really have any means to get around. I could have booked a car, rented a car, but that would have gotten expensive real quick, especially since I didn't need a car every day. Would have been annoying to just, you know, have it standing around if I don't need it. Just wasting money that way is not really something I like doing. So yeah, you really need a car, and so many people just drove me around. And I'm super grateful for that, like I said before. Without you guys, my trip would have been only half as good, I think, because my friend Jackie, I knew this before, but I mean, obviously she had to work every day except for the weekends. I couldn't come any earlier because before she started her new job, she had lots more time, obviously. But she started her job pretty much a few, I think, weeks after, before I came there. So she was super busy still, learning everything at her job and stuff. She was exhausted when she got back home, understandably so. So I knew all that, and so without people, I would have mostly sat around in the house. So again, I am so grateful that you made this trip so much better than it probably would have been without you guys. So thank you. Next time I'm definitely gonna plan for that though. I'm gonna, like, even if it's gonna be expensive, I'm gonna book a car or maybe take an Uber to places, because Uber is not terribly expensive. I mean, it depends on how far you have to go. So, but from where I lived to Ackworth, it was about, I'd say, 40 bucks from Ackworth to Atlanta, which is what, 40 to 60 minutes. That wasn't too bad. Still, I mean, if you want to do that every day, it's going to be expensive pretty quick. But yeah, for that short amount of time, it was fine. But if you have any other options, what I should do next time I'm in the US, let me know. Don't say hitchhike, because I'm not too fond of that, I don't think. It really doesn't look all that different here on the highway, is it?
Yeah.
Like an Autobahn in Germany. So.
Autobahn's way more fun now.
Well, yeah, sometimes. It's just driving straight all the time. It's not that exciting, actually.
Yeah, we have speed limits here, though.
We do have speed limits as well, but not everywhere. But that there's none at all, that's a myth, actually.